Okay, so I want to make a video showing my 4mm Flobert Micro 1911 gun shooting. This gun is awesome. One of the coolest things that I own by far. If you want to get one of these guns, you can go to pinfireguns.com. They are the exclusive distributors of these guns, the only place that you can get them. And they're wonderful people. And you know, they're very happy to answer any questions that you guys have. If you do have any questions for me, I'm happy to answer them. Just leave a comment down below or shoot me a private message and I'm happy to do that. But I want to get right into the gun because I know that's what everyone's here for. There's really not a whole lot of information on these guns out there on the internet, so that's why I want to do a video. There are some videos on YouTube of these guns being fired that are actually made by the manufacturer of the guns. He doesn't talk at all. He doesn't really give you much information, but I can assure you these are the same guns. And so let's get right into it. So this is the Micro 1911. These guns also come in Beretta style, which is kind of modeled after the Beretta 92, and you can also get them in a Glock. And but this is the 1911 model. It's a blued steel with a resin and wood stabilized grip. These guns are so cool. But again, I know you don't want to just look at the gun, you want to see it shoot, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'll just kind of explain to you how it works. So pretty much exactly like a full-size firearm. So what you want to do is cock the trigger, the hammer back, and then pull the slide back until it catches. Slide release lever on the other side, just like a full-size 1911. And then you want to take one of your 4mm live rounds. This is a 4mm Flobert short. They also come in 4mm Flobert long. And I don't know how well this is going to pick up on this, but that's what the rounds look like. They are rimfire, so there's no primer. It's kind of like a 22 long or 22 short. Tiny little cartridge. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put one of the rounds into the barrel through the top where the slide is, and you can see it's fully seated in there. Then we're going to release the slide with the release lever. Okay, and now we're ready to go. I should say real quick too, these are not considered firearms by federal standards, but it's very much a gun. The 4mm Flobert round doesn't produce enough energy for these to be classified as firearms by the US government, but with that being said, they are dangerous. They do fire a projectile. It's a gun. So you don't need any licenses or anything to own or purchase these, but definitely check your local laws just to make sure. Don't want to do anything illegal. And so yeah, so we're ready to go now. When you buy one of these guns, you get one of these little knockdown targets. Now you can probably see, I've only shot this once, and that dent right there was a result of the first time I shot this gun. So you can see from the back, you know, it dented it pretty good. So again, you know, might not be considered a firearm, but these guns they're dangerous. So just be careful. I'm gonna try to reposition the camera a little bit so you can see the target. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to move out of the way or off to the side a little bit so you can see. Okay, so we have the gun cocked, loaded, ready to go. These guns are loud, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, wow, man, every time I shoot this gun, I'm amazed at how loud it is. All right, so I'm gonna bring the hammer back, bring back the slide, and the guns also come with a little push rod, so you can eject the empty shell. So all you do is push it through the barrel, pop it out, and then there's your empty cartridge. You can see here's the back. I don't know how well that's going to focus, but you can see where the hammer hit it, or where the fire pin hit it, I should say. And the target went flying over there, so I'm going to grab it real quick. And okay, yeah, so as you can see, now we got 2 dents. And wow, look at that from the side. Look at what it did. It actually deformed the whole target. So you can see from the back. You know, that's a better shot. So that's 2 rounds. And the dent that it made is pretty significant. So yeah, that is the Micro, or my Micro 1911 4mm Flobert gun. Again, these guns are available for purchase through the Pinfire Guns USA website, which is pinfireguns.com. I'm going to post a link to their website as well as their Facebook account and their Instagram account. And, you know, that way you guys can go check out the guns for yourself. The guns are available in a variety of finishes. This is a blued steel model, which I love blued steel, full-size firearms. So, and I just think that it looks just awesome. But you can also get these in polished steel, brushed steel. You can get them with the Duracoat gun paint, which comes in a variety of colors. And then they're also available in a variety of grip styles as well, from the stabilized wooden resin to regular wood to full resin, lots of different varieties. If you're interested in getting one of these guns, you can contact John and Beth Hines through pinfireguns.com. They're wonderful people. They worked with me for about a month to kind of dial down what kind of gun I wanted, and this is the one that we ended up with. They can share with you some current guns that they have in stock. There's also the option of having a gun built from the ground up, with, you know, your style of finish, your style of grip, your style of gun, whether it's 1911, Beretta, or Glock. You know, obviously, if you have one built from the ground up, it's going to take a few weeks. I think right now it's like 6 or 8 weeks, but you can check with John or Beth and find out what the actual wait time is. You know, keep in mind, these are made entirely by hand with tool steel and brass. It takes a couple weeks, I believe, to make one from the ground up. Every single one is going to be unique. So, you know, they're all one of a kind. You know, with handmade comes handmade cost. These guns aren't cheap. Right now, I believe they're $879.90 on the Pinfire Guns website. And, you know, sure, you could say you could buy a full-size firearm for that money, which you could, but this isn't a full-size firearm. You know, when you're working in miniature scale like this, it's a lot harder. And again, these are not mass-produced, they're handmade. So, you know, you're going to pay for that. But I can tell you, you won't be disappointed. As you can see, these guns are so cool. So, I hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, like I said, for me, feel free to leave a comment down below or send me a message. I'm happy to answer. Other than that, I hope you liked it. Enjoy your day.